reviewing Mortal Kombat X, and what do I think of it? But just to give it a little backstory where I got this from. I got it from a store that it's called Game Traders, apparently it's called. And apparently it has our Australian rating, and Mortal Kombat 9, the previous game, is the reason why Mortal Kombat, in this country, we put our rated R in video games. And I only have 2 in total, and that's probably in my upcoming review. And I'm happy I got this review faster now. Yeah, I feel like having the Mortal Kombat theme song for the whole entire review. Alright, what do I think of the game? But let's start off with the story and save the combat, gameplay, and all that type of crap for last. What do I think of the story?
Millions of years ago, Shinnok, one of the Elder Gods, turned on his fellow deities and invaded the Earth Realm. Raiden and the Elder Gods stopped Shinnok, locked him up.
The story apparently takes place after the Mortal Kombat tournament and some crazy stuff like that. And please note, I only gotten myself into the Mortal Kombat games by playing this game, and I felt like it's better to play this game without knowledge of the others and still getting interested in what it is. And I give the game credit, it makes it feel like a cinematic experience, like you're watching a movie. Unlike other games, you just feel like you're waiting to fight the next opponent. Fighting the next wave of enemies and then the boss. That's what you feel like in most games. And back to the story of the game. And then eventually you face characters that apparently died in between, I believe, the events of MK9 to 10, since MK9 is pretty much a reboot of the franchise, if I hear it correctly. Please correct me in the comments below if you watch this video, because I need corrections at the comments, because you're the smartest, you're more smarter than I am at times, and I always ask you to put it in the comments when I need it. Now I need you to post in the comments just to answer that question. Did it actually happen in MK9? Yeah, and characters like Kung Lao, Liu Kang, they're pretty much dead. Kung Lao was brutally murdered. Liu Kang is being an idiot, apparently. And the others turn irrelevance, they call themselves, which is corrupted versions of themselves. And the only way to bring them back is to actually have their bodies intact. Kung Lao cannot come back, apparently, because his body's brutally murdered and is, just decapitated. So now it won't be possible. So after all that's done in the beginning, you have the game, which introduces us to four new characters, which is Cassie Cage, Kung Lao, no, Kung Lao I already said, Kong Jun, and Tikda, and Jackson Briggs. If I got the names, those two names correct, yippee. But comment down below, please, to correct me. And then we have our game, which is gonna go wave to wave of characters we fight. And are there any downturns to that? One is obviously you cannot play every single character in the story mode, and others excuse me. Other is it depends on what you want to see in the story, and have annoying quick time events that you don't want to see in video games. But it's there anyway, so you had to put up with it. So we have our game. But what do I think of the story? The story of this game is depends how you view fighting games. storylines, but this one's pretty good. I played Injustice before playing MKX, and Injustice I was already into DC comics. Not in reading them, but in their movies, and their cartoons, and their lore I'm into. But I still want to learn more, and that's I like it about it myself. I like to learn more about these characters. I like to learn more about the history behind them, and all that. But what do I really think of the campaign? I think the campaign is solid. The campaign's really solid when you compare it to Injustice, and I had MK9 storyline and the way they presented it is way better than MK10, but I had to play it on my mate's house because they have MK9. If you don't know what I mean by MK9, it's the 2011 version of Mortal Kombat. That's MK9. For those who don't know. And let's get to the gameplay. And first up, we're gonna go to Kombat. The Kombat is freaking awesome in the game. But it takes time to practice. Like, I'm still currently practicing the combos. So if you play against me online, which is the Angry Man 1223, please note that I'm still bad with combos because I still had to get the pun combinations correct. And don't mess with me when I click Scorpion. I'll kick your ass. Nah, just kidding. You can kick my ass if you want. Yeah, and the combat is pretty solid and is very difficult, which you should see in a fighting game. And it doesn't have to be easy. Like, you can just go and they have the bar and the below the health bar, which is actually there, is your meter. Your super meter, you can say. And the meter, you can block an opponent's attack, enhance your attack, or save it up for X-ray. Which X-rays in the game are pretty awesome and brutal at the same time. And sometimes you may go, ah, geez, no, oh, geez, and all that. But I do know that you're going to take some time with the combat. If you're a newcomer like me to the MK series, it take me around a few hours just to get the freaking combat right, or 20 minutes worth of combat practice. And in Injustice, I just get the whole entire thing, and I find myself struggling with the combat later on. But what do I think of the towers in the game? The towers, let's get to it. The towers in the game is pretty much this. You have a certain set of towers. You gotta test your might, which is a freaking anger fest for reasons I'll show you. Guess what you have to do with this? I'm using my black controller this time. Guess what we have to do to this time? Guess. Yeah, the mash him. Yeah. Fuck. And it's pretty darn annoying. Now you're on the last one and you keep bashing it until the buttons pop out, or you throw it through the TV screen going, Mom, my TV's broken, and all that. You don't want that to happen. Now to calm down on this and move on to the other towers. Test your luck. I just started it today. I finished it today, and it's just basically you got a set of modifiers, and you have to defeat your opponent in that case, and pretty much that. And endless is like fighting as many opponents as you can, survive the stat as well. And I haven't played those two modes yet because I'm not that skilled in the game of Mortal Kombat just yet. Don't mislead reading what I said. Oh yes. No wait. And there's living towers, which I love going to living towers because they have weekly challenges, daily challenges, and hourly challenges. I don't know why they don't have 6-hour challenges or 12-hour challenges, where they can make your players go for 5 straight hours, just doing the various modifiers like for test your luck. And you're gonna have a blast with it, and sometimes the towers can actually give you exclusive to the character you don't have to buy it just yet. Like Jason just came out last week, and if you want my opinion on Jason, I did look at the gameplay and played him myself. It feels lame in his fatalities. They should have not put him in because, just to be quite honest, who would think Jason is Mortal Kombat material? Because when you think about it, Spawn's swimming in there. With his chains, he can make it easily the gruesome. Sorry about that. Okay, new clothes, new day, and I haven't filmed it for, I haven't filmed it since like last week, and it was on the day. So I apologize for the massive day cut. I was too lazy to finish off the filming for the Mortal Kombat X review. And I better go straight to the out of 10. This film gets an 8.9 out of 10. Near perfect game. A near 9 out of 10. It was so close, but I'm not giving a favor to Dragon Age Inquisition. This game is one of the best fighting games and the best examples how to do the story campaign right. And if you play the game, tell me what you think about it, and let's begin a discussion. And I think that's it. Hope you guys enjoy my next game review, and it's probably gonna be Witcher 3. Whenever I finish Witcher 3, it will be automatically come within the week. Alright guys, I better head off. Yeah, see you guys.